Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Kaylee and today's class is a 30-minute creative vinyasa flow. This is day 3 of our duality challenge, and this class is just going to be a really feel-good sequence that hits every single part of the body. We will start with a warm up, and then our sequence we will hold a little bit longer in poses than we normally do in this type of class, and we are only going to do the entire sequence one time through. It is very long. We will cover lots of poses, and then we will end with a stretch, cool down, and a Shavasana. I don't have any equipment for this class, but if you like a block or a strap and it really helps your practice, go ahead and grab them. And we are going to get started in a child's pose. Take the knees wide, big toes to touch as you face the top of the mat. Send the hips back towards the heels, reach the fingers far forward, and then let the forehead rest. Close the eyes when you arrive and start to breathe deeply, feeling that expand the back body, the torso, the lungs. And on your exhale, can you find a little bit more softness? Maybe that means softness in the jaw, the forehead, the fingers, the shoulders. Starting to notice the places that you tend to hold tension. And can you intentionally start to relax? And as you follow the breath, can you deepen each inhalation and exhalation? Maybe you find ujjayi breath, slight constriction at the back of the throat, making the breath audible. Drop the elbows to the mat if they're not already there, and then take the palms to touch and bend the elbows. Take the hands behind the back of the head. You can inch the elbows forward to deepen the stretch on the triceps and really press the palms together. Feeling that start to open through the backside of the arms, maybe down into the back. Reach the arms back out long. Gaze lifts towards the fingertips, and then just start to shift forward so that the hips are above the knees for puppy. Knees can stay wide, or you can step them in hips width if that feels better in your body. Reach the fingers forward and let the heart melt towards the ground. Either the chin, the forehead, or the chest meets the ground here. Breathing full, deep breaths. And then continue forward, come all the way down onto the belly. Slide the knees in hips width, maybe a little bit closer. Press the elbows into the mat and then drag them isometrically back towards the ribs to lift the heart for Sphinx. Squeeze the shoulder blades together behind you. You can stay right here, or you can press into the palms and lift a little bit higher for your seal pose. Again, pull the shoulders in towards the midline, feel that broad in the chest, and then can you lift up from that point? Press the pelvis down into the mat, press the tops of the feet down into the mat. Gaze straight forward. And gently release back down to the forearms. Tuck the toes and then lift to a forearm plank. Really push into the elbows. Tuck the tailbone slightly. Pull the low ribs in. Again, isometrically drawing the elbows back towards the ribs, towards the body, and feel that light up your core. And then start to walk the feet in towards the elbows, dolphin. Come as close as you can. Push into the forearms, lifting the heels to shift shoulders over the elbows. Notice that light up through the shoulders. Walk your feet back one step, and then if you can, try to lift all the way up, downward facing dog. One or both elbows at the same time. Once you're there, bend into one knee and then the other. You can sway the hips, shake the head side to side. Start to open up through the legs. On your inhale, gaze forward to the top of the mat, lift the heels. Exhale, take as many steps as you need to get there. Feet land at least hips width, maybe wider. Fold over the legs, find ragdoll. Hands can come to opposite elbows. Release the hands to the mat. On your inhale, open the right arm to a twist as you straighten through the right leg. Keep the bend in the left knee and think about rotating from your shoulders. Gently release, right hand down, switching sides. Inhale, left arm lifts to the sky, straighten through the left leg. Keep the bend in the right. Left fingers magnetize towards the sky. Breathe in, breathe out. Lower the left hand. Heel toe the feet together, big toes touch. Next inhale, roll all the way up to stand, one vertebra at a time. Head and neck, last thing to lift when you arrive. Keep the eyes closed, turn the palms to face forward, mountain pose, Tadasana. Shift the weight forward and back, toes to heels. And then find that sort of middle ground, that place that you feel really stable. And take a deep breath in together. Open the mouth, exhale, let it go. Inhale, sweep the arms to the sky. Gaze follows the fingertips. On the exhale, bend the elbows just like we did. Take the hands behind the back of the head in our child's pose, and then lift the heart. Baby back bend. Inhale, arms back up. Gaze follows. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Two more like that. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. One more. Halfway lift and forward fold. Inhale, halfway, plant the hands. Exhale, step back, high plank. Send the heels towards the back of the mat. Push into the hands, charge up the legs. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Two more cycles of breath here before we move on. Breathing in and breathing out. Last one, inhale and exhale. Inhale to lift your heels, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, mountain pose, lift the arms. Exhale, right back down, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha, halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, high plank to chaturanga. Option to skip any vinyasa. And we always meet back in downward facing dog. Just take one breath in and one breath out, let it go. Inhale, lift the heels, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Bend into the knees, sweep the arms up to the sky. Exhale, stay low. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more inhale. On your exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step or float. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, right leg to sky. Exhale, right foot steps forward, warrior one. Roll the back heel down, sweep the arms up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse, reach back. Exhale, cartwheel down. Chaturanga, maybe right leg stays lifted. Inhale and exhale. Left leg to the sky, three-legged. Exhale to step. Warrior one. Inhale to rise. Exhale, open, warrior two. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Deep breath in. And deep breath out, let it go. 2 more breaths before we start our flow. Breathing in, breathing out. Last one, can you make it your deepest breath? Next, inhale, right leg to sky, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Can you get it to tap? Inhale, kick high. Exhale, cross body. Inhale, kick high. Exhale, knee to nose, and then step the right foot forward in between the hands. On your inhale, reach the right arm forward. And then open to your twist. On the exhale, start to straighten through the right leg through a pyramid, planting the right hand at the top of the mat. Inhale, bend into the right knee, circle the right arm forward. Open. Exhale, straighten the right leg, plant the hand. One more inhale. And exhale. Holding in your modified pyramid, maybe you pop up onto the fingertips to create more length in the spine. Left heel is lifted high, soft bend in the right knee. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. 2 more breaths here. Finding length in the spine and length in the right hamstring. Beautiful. Start to bend into the right knee as you walk the hands over to the left. So keeping the left heel popped, right knee is bent, and really exaggerate this movement over to the left so you feel a stretch on the right side body. Keep the hips square to the top of the mat and press into the fingers to rotate even deeper. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Continue the walk all the way to the back of the mat for Skandasana. Bend into the left knee, plant the hands. Dig the left heel into the mat and lower the hips. Option to place a block underneath your seat if this feels pretty intense. Press left elbow into left knee. Flexing the right foot. Breathing. Beautiful. Next, inhale all the way up, warrior two, facing the front of the mat. Land on your exhale. Holding here, find your alignment, reach the fingers away from each other. Can you bend deeper into the right knee? If you gaze down towards your right foot, you can see the right big toe. Press into the back edge of the left foot and try to stack shoulders over hips. Breathing in, breathing out. Next, inhale, reverse, flip the front palm, reach left hand down left shin. Right arm goes up over the head, keep the bend in the right knee. Breathing in, breathing out. One more inhale. On the exhale, right forearm to the thigh, left arm sweeps by the ear, side angle. Can you continue to spin the chest to the sky? And now reach left arm long over the head. Keep the deep bend in the right knee. Find your breath. Next, inhale, reverse, reach back. On the exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Inhale, 3-legged dog, right leg to the sky. On the exhale, shift forward, 1-legged chaturanga. Inhale, press up. Exhale, pull the right knee into the chest. Inhale, kick the right leg long. Exhale, 1-legged chaturanga. Inhale, press up. Exhale, pull the knee into the chest. One more. Inhale, kick long. Exhale. Inhale, press up. Exhale, pull the knee into the chest, and then step back forward. Inhale, standing splits. Exhale to stay. Kicking left leg high, letting the head drop towards the ground. Maybe you hold the right shin or ankle with the right hand, keeping the hips square to the top of the mat. Lengthen back through the left leg. Release the right hand if you have it. Inhale, find a halfway lift and come all the way up. One legged Tadasana. Left knee pulls into the chest, flex the foot. On your exhale, stay. One more deep breath in, use your core. Breath out, figure four chair. Bend into the knees. Hands travel to the heart center. Sit low. Make sure the left foot stays flexed. Chest is broad. Squeeze the shoulder blades together behind you. Breathing in and breathing out. One more inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, start to lift the arms to the sky like you're in a chair. Exhale, eagle legs. So arms are lifted. Legs are in eagle. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Hips stay squared to the top of the mat. Reach the fingers high. And you sit a little bit lower on your breath out. Let's take one more big breath in. On the breath out, sweep the arms behind to interlace the fingers. Inhale to puff the heart forward. On the exhale, unravel the legs, land warrior three. Take a deep breath in, lengthen. Stay for the breath out. One more inhale. On the exhale, start to bend into the right knee so that the left toes tuck under. Inhale here, lengthen the spine. Exhale, humble crescent. Drop the right shoulder to the right thigh as you reach the fingers forward. Keep the left heel lifted, finding space and length. Keep the bind. Next inhale, find your halfway lift. Exhale, drop. Left knee to the mat, untuck the toes. Inhale, lift to your low lunge, keeping the bind. Exhale to lean back, open the heart. Feels so, so good on the shoulders. And then release the fingers, start to push the hips back. Half splits, final shape for this sequence. Reach the crown of the head forward. And exhale to fold over the right leg. Holding here for 2 more breaths. Maybe you close the eyes for a moment. Enjoy this pause. Beautiful. Next inhale, crawl back forward, plant the hands, tuck the left toes. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out, let it go. 2 more breaths before we switch sides. Notice the difference between. Maybe right leg feels longer. And knowing that even if we do the same exact sequence on the second side, it will feel different. So letting go of any expectations that you have of your body for the left side. On your inhale, sweep the left leg to the sky. 3-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Can you get it to tap? Inhale, kick high. Exhale, cross body. Inhale to kick high. Exhale, curl, knee to nose, and then step in between the hands. On your inhale, keep the right heel popped. Lift left arm forward. Open to your twist, spinning the chest of the sky. On the exhale, straighten through the left leg as you tap the left hand to the mat. Inhale, bend into the left knee. Circle the arm up and around. Exhale, left hand meets the mat. One more inhale, circle up, around. Exhale, land in your lifted pyramid. Square the hips to the top of the mat. Maybe you pop onto the fingertips to create more space. Breathe in, lengthen the spine. Breathe out, can you fold over the left leg? Couple of breaths here. Soft bend in the left knee. And you roll your left hip back, right hip forward just slightly. On your next inhale, gaze forward as you bend into the left knee. Walk the hands over to the right this time. So keeping the deep bend, pressing into the hands to rotate the chest over towards the back of the mat. Continue to square the hips. So right hip forward, left hip back. Feel that, exaggerate the stretch in the left hip. Continue the walk towards the back of the mat, bending into the right knee, straightening through the left leg, coming down for Skandasana. Hands can travel to the heart center, and then press right elbow into right knee. Flex the left toes, keeping the chest broad. Beautiful. Next inhale, all the way up, warrior two. Land, exhale, bend deeper into the left knee. Find your alignment here. Reach the fingers away, shoulders stack over hips. Press equally into both feet, especially the edges of the feet. And can you press left knee out to the left a little bit more? Gaze over the left fingers. Find your breath. On your next inhale, flip the front palm, reverse, reach back. Right hand to right shin, left arm by the ear. Stay for a full breath. Breathing in. On the exhale, left forearm onto the thigh, right arm sweeps by the ear, side angle. Roll the chest to the sky. Keep the bend in the left knee. Beautiful. Next inhale, reverse, reach back. On the exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Kick, three-legged dog. Shift forward, exhale, one-legged chaturanga. Inhale, press back up. Exhale, pull the left knee into the chest. Inhale, kick the left leg long. Exhale, one-legged chaturanga. Inhale, press up. Exhale, pull in. Last time through, inhale, kick long. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pull the knee in and then step in between the hands. Inhale, standing splits. Exhale, stay and fold. Kick, right leg high. Left hand can come behind the shin or the ankle. Beautiful. Release that. Inhale to find a halfway lift. Continue that breath. All the way up, one-legged Tadasana. Holding here, flex the right toes, right knee in line with the hip. Breathe in, breathe out, figure four, chair. Hands to the heart, deep bend in the left knee. Maybe rest the elbows on the thigh. Breathing into right hip. Chest stays broad. Gaze at one point to find your balance. Beautiful. Next inhale, start to reach the fingers up to the sky. On the exhale, eagle legs. Keep the bend in the knees, reach the fingers as high as you can. Squeeze the legs together. Take a deep breath in. On the breath out, hands come behind you and release the fingers. Puff the heart forward, find a mini back bend. On the exhale, unravel the legs. Bound warrior three. Kick the leg long. Can you lift a little bit more in the chest? Root down through all four corners of the left foot, engage the core. Take a deep breath in. On the breath out, slow and controlled, land into your power lunge with bound arms. Inhale here. Exhale, left shoulder comes down onto right thigh. Humble crescent. Lift the right heel, reach the fingers forward. Next inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, drop right knee, untuck the toes. Inhale to press the hips forward. Exhale, lean back. Find your back bend. Keeping the fingers clasped. And then gently release the fingers. Start to push the hips back. Straighten through left leg, half splits. Flex the toes, reach the crown of the head forward, and exhale to fold. Send the heel forward. Breathe length into left hamstring. Next, inhale, start to crawl forward, plant the hands, tuck right toes, exhale, chaturanga. Final time we're here. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. On the breath out, drop to the knees, untuck the toes. Stand all the way up onto the knees. Reach the arms up to the sky, and then interlace the fingers behind the back. Puff the heart forward. And exhale, lean back, finding this camel variation. Once you're there, can you reach the hands back towards the heels, even if they aren't going to touch, to deepen the stretch in the fronts of the shoulders? Beautiful. From here, keep the clasp, tuck the toes under. Can you lift the knees into a little squat, and then exhale, fold at the back of the mat. Reach the fingers forward. Breathing in and breathing out. Beautiful. Gently release all the way back down to your squat. Knees tap. Last time, camel. This time you can release the bind and find the full variation. Hands to the heels. Press the hips forward. Lean the heart back. Gently come all the way up. Plant the hands, tuck the toes, press the hips back, keep a bend in the knees. Be mindful of the spine. Breathing in. On the breath out, hop, malasana, top of the mat. Hands to the heart, press the heels into the mat. Final pose before we're on our back. Take a deep breath in. On the breath out, come all the way down to a seat. Pull the knees into the chest as you roll all the way down onto your back. Lengthen the left leg long. Take a deep breath in. On the breath out, twist. Right knee to the left as you gaze to the right. And then move back through center and switch. Knees to chest. Right leg goes long and then twist. Left knee to the right. Gaze to the left. Pull the knees back into the chest. Give yourself a final squeeze and then release into the Shavasana shape of your choice. Once you're there, close the eyes. Let the breath return to its natural rhythm and feel the body start to get heavy. Take a slow, deep breath in and a slow, deep breath out. You can wiggle fingers and toes. Reach the arms up overhead as you feel ready to find movement. Eventually, knees can draw into the chest as you roll over onto one side. Press yourself up into a comfortable seat. Sitting up tall, closing the eyes, back down. Collect the hands at the heart center. Press the palms together. And as always, finishing class with a final moment of stillness, of presence. And I invite you to find that feeling of gratitude, even if it's just for doing something for you today by showing up on your mat. Let's take a full deep breath in and a full deep breath out. Blink the eyes open. Great work. I hope you loved this class. Please let me know down below if you did, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.